Assalamu alaikum. Once again, I'm back. I'm Mohammad Mufajjal Hussain, assistant teacher, Akolichala High School. How are you going, dear English lovers? I am back with an important and interesting story. You will get laugh by this story. It is too short story, but you will get fun from the story. Okay, I'm starting. Once upon a time, there was an old man. He was grandparents. He had a grandson. One day, he called his affectionate grandson and told him an important advice. This advice says are three kinds. That is, don't say the secrets to your wife. Second, don't make a friendship with police. And third, don't plant a big tree in your yard. These three advices were given to the grandson. After some days, the grandfather died. The grandson was very unhappy. He was disappointed a lot because his grandparents had died, grandfather had died. So, uh, after some days, he recovered his shock. Then he thought time and time frequently that why my grandfather said so, that don't believe your wife, don't say the secret to you, and don't make a friendship with police, and don't uh, plant a big tree, palm tree, in front of your house, in your yard. Why he said so? Why he asked me not to do so? What is the reason of this? He thought times and times, but he could not find out any possible solution about this prohibition of this doing such kinds of activities. He was very unpleasant. He was very thoughtful. Every time this thinking arose frequently over his mind, upon his mind. So one day he thought that the the grandson thought that he will do so what his grandfather prohibited him doing so. So the grandson made a friendship with a policeman. He used to go to the police station. He used to entertain a police officer. Every time he makes jokes to him, and he used to invite his house the police officer, and him delicious food and offered him lot of gifts. In this way, the grandson made a great friendship, a tight, close, bosom friendship to the police officer. The police officer also was very happy uh, to find such kind of friends. So one day it was clear that there is a great bosomity between the police officer and the grandson. So one third of the work has finished. Then the second attempt. Then he planted a big tree, a palm tree, in front of his house, in his yard. So by turns, the palm tree has grown. It was tall. It was started to give fruit, and there were a lot of thorns, and it was mutual, and it was strong. Then the second half uh, of the work, the second third of the work has finished, and it is final dates. So the grandson one day bought three doves, that means three boxes, from a local market. He bought also some paintings color, and then he bought also a towels. Three type of things he bought. Then he came back in his house, and secretly he painted the boxes with red color as like as blood. It was clearly seen that it is blood. Then the grandson covered the boxes with the towels. It was about to see that it is uh, red totally. So he uh, told his wife that these are the cut down heads. He was very angry. He was made a quarrel with his some friends, and once time he was very angry. Then he could not control his temper. Then he killed his three friends. And then the local people did not see this, but they will see this, and they will send to him in prison, and he will hang to murder for this. So he cut down the head of the victims and covered him. So um, he said his wife that uh, uh, there is some problems because he killed some of his friends. Now uh, they have to hide it. But he prohibited his wife not to tell this thing to his uh, yeah, what's to talking about. I'm new here. Okay, okay, okay. Kingsley Reed, my dear brother, thank you for watching this stream. Uh, I'm telling an interesting story, but very funny story it is, and you will learn after some times when you will continue. I am talking very slowly and very smoothly, then you will obviously understand my story if you continue sometime, inshallah. Okay, I'm Bangladeshi. I'm from Gazipur, and every day I want to tell some stories and teach some words and the formation of some sentences. And I think all of my English learners, students, well wishers, and who love English especially, they will learn English from here smoothly. And hopefully, you are here, you will learn English, inshallah. No problem, Kingsley Reed. Oh, sorry for interrupting. No problem at all. But continue, my dear brother. I'll be very happy if you continue with me. Okay, then he told his and he asked his wife not to tell the incident. It was sacred incident because he killed uh, three friends of him, but now he is culprit. Then he made a hole into his house, into his room, and hid it. Okay, so three kinds of works has done, and now he will prove it. His grandfather has said true or not. It is a provement. It is required to prove. So uh, his interaction is continuing. After some days, there was no result because he did three kinds of activities, but there was no result. So he was laughing. My grandfather said rough word. He has no said him the real event. Okay, he was laughing. He was mocking his grandfather, and one day he um, was making quarreling with his wife. It was great fight between them. Then the wife was very furious to him. He was about to go to the police station because there were some problems in the houses. Then, uh, failing her temper, she went to the police station and called his uh, known person and searched out him and told him that the real incident what happened. Then the police officer came to his house and found out the boxes. When they opened the boxes, they saw that there was three boxes. There was no any head. Then the wife said the police officer that uh, the real culprit has transformed the heads in the meantime. So the real person, the grandson, tried his best to understand the police officer that he was not the real culprit. He is only victim, but the police officer did not uh, hear it. And one time he started to run to pass the house, but under the palm tree there was a lot of thorns, and by his thorn he stumbled. Then the police officer caught the culprit and sent to prison. Then the grandson utilized that the real thing his grandfather said that was proved today. The grandfather knew the exact meaning, exact summary what is going to be happened, and it said so. Okay, so we have to believe our superiors. They did not say anything without any reason. Obviously, there is some reasons to be believed as. Okay, so my dear viewers, my dear English lovers, hopefully you have understood what I'm saying to you, and be merry. It is very cold day, but we have to use warm clothes and we have to be happy. We have to do our activities, what is confined to us. And I'd like to leave this stream. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.